In this video, we get to talk about the arrival of the AUTOart NA2 NSX. You might be asking yourself, how did James get one of these? Well, I was able to get one from an overseas reseller, kind of like the Model Cars Houston version, but overseas. But not only that, what we'll do is we will compare it to one of the older NA1 releases that AUTOart did back in the day. So let's unbox both of them, compare them, and see how they stack up against each other, starting right now. Alright, so one of the things you notice immediately out of the AUTOart box, you've got the instructions on how everything opens up, how you unbolt the car off the base. On the older version, you've got the black AUTOart signature case, which is a little bit more limited edition. It even comes with this card, and it tells you that this car is serial number 16. Kind of more authentic, the older version doing that. Here's that little instructions on how to pop stuff open, things like that. And you even get a nice little pamphlet that talks about the nsx-r, kind of like its history, when it debuted and things like that. So this is pretty cool. The new stuff kind of cutting itself short, not offering things like that anymore. And let's pop these open. So we've got old version, voila. We've got new version, voila. There we go, first time opened up. Now, obviously we're gonna also have to take these off its base to do a really good comparison. First off the bat, they are different colors. So you're gonna have the Indie Yellow Pearl on this side, and then on this side, you're gonna have the Championship White version with the black carbon accents. I took the yellow one out of the styrofoam because it's more captured within it and you can't see the side profile, but with it out, we can definitely see it better. Old school fans of the AUTOart product line may remember that they used to make die-cast metal cars, and that's what this one is made out of. Metal body versus the composite. Now in the AUTOart community, this is a never-ending battle of discussion. Some people prefer the old school stuff, some people prefer the new school stuff, some people don't know why they can't make the old school stuff, and it goes on and on and on. And something of a debate for maybe a future video. So at quick glance, the models look very impressive. The paint finish is nice, smooth, the stance and the height of the vehicle sits just right, and the lines really make it bring to life as if it were a real car. So the advantage of an 18 scale is you're gonna get bigger model car, better details that look almost like the car in real life. So as far as the cars goes, let's take a quick little walk through here. The front bumper, as you can see, different body styles, right? The newer one here with the front bumper that looks like that. The older gen NSX with the front bumper that looks like this. You've got static headlights here, rest in peace, pop-ups, but old school version, you're gonna have the pop-up headlights, but not only that, these pop-up headlights actually open as well. We all know that AUTOart loves having moving parts and mechanical opening compartments. So as a quick demonstration, as you can see, right there goes those headlights, pop up, pop down. Let me know down in the comments below if you like pop-ups or do you like static headlights for the NSX. Honda badging here, all located there. You're gonna have the carbon accents on the white one. So they made two different versions of this. They've got the all white version. They've got the carbon accent version, which has these little tidbits on the hood. Moving on to the side, we have a nice display of the wheels. You've got the older gen Type R 5-spoke wheels here. You've got the NA2 7-spoke wheels over here on this side, and some of the details are super nice on this because they're gonna come with rubber tires, and behind those wheels you can see the details for the brake rotor and the brake caliper, and you look at this, you can even see the valve stems here with the nuts, right? So this is the level of detail that you can get to with the 18 scale. And then old school AUTOart version, same thing, but check it out. You don't see valve stems on this one, right? But you do have rubber tires, the wheels are there, rotors are there, calipers are there. Some of the details and things that they improved for the newer one is not stuff like the valve stem. So they further detailed it out to add more little tidbits. So you've got an opening hood. So let's open that bad boy up. Look at that. You can even see this little hood prop here, which I'll just do like that. But there you go. Check out those details under the hood. You've got the brake booster, clutch master cylinder. You've got the scoop for the air vent there, diverting air to the radiator. You've got the fuse box cover there. So pretty nice little details. And then you've got the headlights there as well. So they did a dang good job on this, I feel like. Metal, old school version. Check out those details in there. Oh wow, they've got even more stuff in there. This one has details for the battery, some of the other power steering reservoirs and things like that. Because it doesn't have the scoop So it replaced that with more details that you can see here, but definitely awesome. It also has the hood prop there too, but we'll just save that. And moving on to the doors open up, of course. So let's open up the doors. There's one door. You can see interiors like the door sill here, the door details right there. Love the red Recaros that are inside this. Oh, and one thing to note on the seats for the NA2, you can see the carbon Kevlar on the back there. Carbon Kevlar, that yellowish carbon. Definitely a cool detail that they add on the seats for the rear there. You can even see the red carpeting down here at the bottom. Super nice details. The center console, the display, the stick shift, e-brake handle, everything is there. They even colored the trim on the display and dash surround items, which is super nice. And then let's check a look for the metal diecast version. What we got going on. Open that bad boy up. Check it out. Wow. Diecast super heavy. Now the old school NSX-R didn't come with the red carpet. You'll see black there. It's got the same details on the door and the door sill here. You've got the red Recaros there as well. And of course the older version also has those carbon Kevlar seats. Super lightweight, super strong, super durable. So both of those rocking that stuff. Buckle and clasp. And then you've got all the details on the inside. You got the stick shift, e-brake handle, which is up. You've got the steering wheel, the dash display, everything's there, all the little details. Super nice, love that attention. Again, 18 scale is where it's at when it comes to that stuff. So let's close that bad boy up. One thing I noticed on the doors when you close it, check it out. Smooth and good, but here on the newer version, that kind of a lineup issue. That could be a QC fault, but you got to push it up a little bit and get it in there. So one thing I noticed, I don't know if your models do that, but mine did. I don't think this discredits what AUTOart is trying to do in the market. I know a lot of people online have posted their opinions about AUTOart's QC problems, but like with everything else that is somewhat produced in the masses and something that is hand-built, you are bound to have issues with QA and something will slip through the cracks and ultimately end up in the hands of a collector. Moving on to the this is the pretty exciting part, the engine bay, right? Engine bay, mid-engine cars, guys. So the engine bay is gonna be in the back. So let's pop this bad boy open here. So there you go, pop that open. And then this is the cover for the engine bay. Pop that open, and then there you go. You get all the details of the engine. Look at that, sweet. Love that little cover there. And then pop that down. One thing I do notice is I don't see any defrost lines on the NA2 version. The older school version, let's see. Old school type bar, here we go, pop it open. So in order to get the engine bay open on the older version, it's actually held on by this wire. So once you get that off, you can actually just push that up. And then there you've got the same cover as the NA2 version. Pop that open and there you go. Beautiful, absolutely detailed, love it. So it's got the cover. So cool thing about the older version, you see these defrost lines, it does have that. So that is pretty neat that they were able to put that detail. But let's close that up for now. And then let's move on to the rear. So for the NA2 on the rear, we've got the newer rear bumper. It's got the nsx-r Type R spoiler, round circle taillights right there, signifying the newer body style NA2 versions. Got Honda emblem here. And always on these taillights, I wish they would have done better. They, you know, in real life, the taillights don't look like that, but hey, it is what it is. But love the larger diameter exhaust here, so they did pretty nice on that. And then for the newer one, you can open this bad boy up, take a look inside, nothing there. And then on the older style, you've got the older gen taillights, you got the factory spoiler, you can open the trunk just like that, take a look inside. The older gen rear bumper, smaller little exhaust tips. And then at the bottom here, you can take a look at some of the detail on the bottom here, check that out. What do y'all think? Pretty cool, huh? Old school stuff. Look, they even wrote the serial number right here, 16, check it out. And we've removed the NA2 off its base as well so that you can check out the bottom of it. Check it out right there. Nice little details, especially in that rear engine bay area. Look at that, it's even got a small little oil filter. And check this out, guys. It's actually got some steering here, back and forth, and look at that, the steering wheel even moves as well. Let's check out and see if the old one does that. Old one, same thing, and the steering wheel moves as well. So pretty nice, pretty cool that the cars can do that. Some other great things about AUTOart is that they're fully licensed, fully certified, so they're backed by Honda. And this was actually part of the pitfall for why the NA2 NSX was not available in the US. When it comes to pricing for these two, these were back in the day around 200 bucks a pop, but obviously it's gone up since then because scalpers scalper's gonna get a hold of it. And the newer versions are around $250, but you know, you're gonna have to pay the not available in the USA tax. And not only that, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. So you're looking at about 300 plus for the newer versions, but both are discontinued, no longer available. So if you are able to find one at a reasonable price and you're a fan of the Honda NSX, be sure to grab one, because once they're gone, they're gone. And just like that, we are at the question of the day for you guys. Which one would you pick? Do you like old school more, or do you like the new school more? Do you like the old school AUTOart? Do you like the new school AUTOart? Let me know down in the comments section below and we can all talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of my other videos in the next slide. I will see you in those videos or my next video.